Alright guys, hope all of y'all are doing great. Today we're going to be talking about some real facts. Some real hard to swallow pills, heavy hitters, ball busters. Too much? Too much. So you may want to sit down for this. 5 ways to up your fragrance game. Personal hygiene. Guys, I cannot stress enough on this. This is such an important step. Personal hygiene is so important. I mean, everybody's got body odor in a way. That's only natural. Good personal hygiene can eliminate that, or can bring that. It can't eliminate it, but it can bring it down for sure. Have a shower at least twice a day. Once in the morning and once in the evening once your day is done. This helps a lot. Wash your hair. While you're at it, wash your feet. They are filthy, like actually filthy.
Ew, David.
So make sure you bend down and wash your feet. Cut your nails. It's really important. Like trim them down, clean the nails. A lot of people forget to do that, especially with your toenails. There's a lot of dirt that gets stuck on the side of your toes.
Oh my god, ew, David.
Make sure you clean all of that. And another topic I wanted to talk about is armpit hair. Yeah, you heard me. So this is for both men and women. The reason I speak about this is not from a beauty standard perspective, but from a personal hygiene perspective. The more the hair, the more damp the area gets, the more bacteria develops, and the more foul your body odor is going to smell. So trim your pits. Please clean your mouth. Twice a day, mandatory. Once in the morning and once before you go to bed. Oral hygiene is really important, guys. Deodorize. It's called a deodorant for a goddamn reason. Deodorize every day, guys. After the shower, just pick up your roll-on and deodorize. It's not that hard. Come on. It's not even that complicated. All you need is a simple roll-on. Deodorant sprays, I feel, are just a waste of money, a waste of everything. Just don't buy them. Just don't. Just get roll-ons instead, or get a deodorant stick. This doesn't have to be a fancy luxury roll-on or a big branded roll-on. It can be as basic as the ones you get in your drugstore. In fact, the one I use is the Nivea Men Silver Protect. This is just something I use on a daily basis, and I love them. It's perfect, it's inexpensive, and it does the job. This lasts an entire month for me. Again, if you guys want to go crazy on it, sure. Fragrance concentrations. We have your parfums, we have your eau de parfums, we have your eau de toilettes, we have your body mist and your eau de cologne, eau de cologne, and your splashes, your aftershaves, soap, and out. Your parfums are going to have the highest concentration of your fragrance oils. It's at the top right there, and then comes your eau de parfums, your eau de toilettes. The most commonly purchased fragrances are mostly in those two concentrations, your eau de parfums and your eau de toilettes. A lot of fragrances smell different. Some parfum versions have different notes in them. Eau de parfum versions have different notes in them as well. You may want to do your research on that before you pull the trigger. Moving on to your mists and eau de cologne and eau de colognes and all of that, they are more like a lighter fragrance, a lighter concentration. They're just gonna linger around the air for a bit, which works fine, but it won't last long. If I have to pick out a perfect example, most of the fragrances from Bath & Body Works are your mists or your eau de cologne concentrations, which is something that you can just spray on every now and then, because it's not going to last you long. If you just spray it once during the day, it's not going to last you throughout the day like your eau de toilettes and eau de parfums. It's just going to last you a couple of hours, and then you can obviously respray it because it's not as expensive as your eau de toilettes. How to judge fragrances. There are a couple of factors that make a particular fragrance unique, or a bestseller, or a straight up compliment getter. You can judge a fragrance based on 4 to 5 factors: likability, longevity, price point, and uniqueness. What I meant by likability is probably the fragrances that are more people pleasing. It's just not going to offend anybody. For example, Acqua di Gio. It's not going to offend anyone. It's a classic. It's been around for a while. The DNA has been copied by multiple other fragrance houses, and it's a solid success. And this is your likability factor. Everybody likes this perfume. There's not one person that doesn't like it. Uniqueness of a fragrance. For example, Encre Noir by Lalique. This is such a unique scent. It's almost like a niche fragrance. But the problem again with this is a lot of people are not gonna appreciate the fragrance. It's gonna be really dark and it's gonna be woodsy. It's not a people-pleasing fragrance. to be more precise. But it is very, very affordable and is very highly spoken of in the fragrance community, and I will do a video on this later. An example for the longevity factor of a fragrance would be Amir Al Oud. This is a oud based fragrance, but it is so sweet. It smells, it's almost sickeningly sweet, and a lot of people are not gonna like it again. So there's no perfect balance. This is from the house of Latafa, and this is a eau de parfum concentration. So this is gonna last a really, really long time. This is like beast mode performance. It's also affordable, but again, not a lot of people are gonna fall in love with this the minute they get their nose on it. And the perfect example for price value proposition would be your F Black by Salvatore Ferragamo. This is amazing. This smells great. Literally everyone who smelled this has fallen in love with it. It is not too expensive. It lasts long. It checks all the boxes, guys. And it is very unique. It's not a generic fragrance. And lastly, internet hacks. Please just do not follow internet hacks that you watch on Instagram or Snapchat or wherever you're watching all that. It's just a whole load of crap. Vaseline is not gonna make a fragrance last longer. That's garbage. Do not do that. Fragrances are meant to be in a more intimate area where people come in contact with you, around this area, not down here or here. This is of no use at all. Don't waste your fragrances by spraying them here. You spray some fragrances like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is more than enough if you ask me, but if you want to smell extra good, if you want it to be even more powerful, and yeah, it's a great atomizer, by the way. That is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and you could probably use this as a buying guide. And do let me know in the comment section below if you like this sort of content. I do use all of your input, as you've noticed clearly. A big shout out to all of you guys who supported me in my previous videos. In case you haven't watched them yet, I will pop them up on screen somewhere here so you can take a look at that as well. Do comment, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and watch my videos on IGTV. I hope you guys have a great weekend ahead of you. I'll see you soon in another video.